to my channel. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a lovely week. So I'm currently sitting on the floor. I thought that I would try out a highly requested video. So I was lucky enough to actually get a filter by Mollymae for Christmas. So I got the Tanning Mousse in dark, and then I got the full size knit. And when I put it in my what I got for Christmas video, which if you haven't already watched, then I will leave a link in the description to go and watch that. I actually had quite, because I did mention like maybe doing like a first impression review type video, and I actually had a lot of messages on Instagram and a lot of you guys wanted to see it, so I was obviously really excited to try it. I've wanted to try this tan for so long, like ever since it came out, like maybe last summer. So I thought first week of January, let's give ourselves a little bit of a glow up and let's see if this will be our new favourite tan. So I usually use, I like the Bondi Sands 1 Hour Express. I do find that it goes green though when I put it on. Once I wash it off, I love the colour, but it smells, I find it really hard to get off, and it just is like have that greeny tinge. And I think just a classic for me is the St. Moritz. Like, it's so cheap, it's probably not the best, but it always gives me such a lovely like cover and glow, and it lasts for ages. It fades really nicely, and obviously it's literally like £4 or £5. So that's normally why I just get it. I just grab it while I'm in Home Bargains. But I thought it would be nice to try something and see if I like it. I've heard really good things, so fingers crossed it will live up to expectations. I thought I would like rate it on packaging and the brand itself. Obviously I will check back in with you guys in a few days to tell you how it lasts and things like that, but I thought I'd just give it a really overall review like regarding price. So like I said, I got the Tanning Mousse in dark, and it comes in this like beautiful cardboard tube, and then it pops off, and then here's the bottle itself. So there's the bottle itself. It's just like a gorgeous nude colour. It's very like on trend with like Molly's kind of vibe. I do love Mollymae, and I feel like she's a really lovely girl to watch. And yeah, I feel like it's definitely all on brand. So this says, directions: for the best glow, shake well and apply a generous amount directly to the desired area. For best results, use our velvet mitt. Working the product onto the skin in circular motions until fully absorbed. Use sparingly on knees, ankles and elbows always. For facial tanning, we recommend this mini velvet mitt, which I haven't got, but maybe I'll purchase if I really like that one. Wash hands immediately after application and wait 10 minutes after dressing before product dries. To be honest, when I do my tan, I do kind of just like stay naked for a while anyway, until I know that it's fully dry, and then like it just saves it transferring onto clothes. The formula is fast drying and lightweight, however we recommend 4 to 10 hours for the tan to fully develop. For the deepest tan, reapply 1 hour after the first application. So I'm going to do the first layer, then do dinner, and then I'll do the second layer after. And then this tan, the mitt says luxury soft touch velvet tanning mitt with water resistance barrier to protect hands from becoming stained. Our long lasting wearable our long lasting washable velvet tanning mitt is great for self tan. To keep your mitt in general condition after each use, gently hand wash or machine wash up to 30 degrees. Okay, I think that's really good that like they recommend that you wash it so you don't have to keep buying a new one. I feel like my mitts always get so dirty, and especially when they're dark, like you never know how much tan you've actually got on. So although it is a light colour, I feel like it is beneficial that you'll know how dirty it actually is, if that makes sense. Okay, so I've just had a look online, and you can get the medium and the dark tan with the mitt for £26.99, and then the medium mousse is £19.99. So you've actually got 3 different colours, and then there's also like gift sets she started doing, which I think is like a nice present for someone. So in comparison to prices, Bondi is around 15 to 20. This is obviously 26, but you do get the mitt. So I think the tan on its own is 20, which I think is good. Like, it is obviously a bit more priced than other things on the market. However, it's not as expensive as like St. Moritz, and I feel like it's just an average price, about £20 for a fake tan. So I wouldn't say it's pricey. I feel like it's affordable, and definitely if it works, it's worth it. Okay, to not flash my boobs, this was really hard. So I just prepped my skin just using like a random Sanctuary Spa body lotion. I always put it on like my knuckles, my elbows, my ankles and my knees. Okay, perfect. I will say, just before I start applying, I feel like these and like the packet that the mitt comes in are really good for traveling. Like if you want to take your mitt away with you somewhere but you don't want to stay in your clothes, I feel like this is really good to keep, and then you can like put your the mitt back in. And again with this, like you can put your tan back in and it's not going to leak on any clothes. So okay, I actually like the thumb. I saw some reviews that were like, I don't understand the thumb, I don't like it, but I think I do. So I'm obviously going to do the top half of me and then I'll come back to you once I'm all tanned. Okay, so we'll do a smell test. It actually smells like quite fragrant. You know, like tans have that like specific dirty-ish smell. This actually almost smells like a shower gel. I don't know what it smells of, but it smells nice. So that's the colour. It doesn't have like a, it definitely looks different than it does in the camera. It looks a lot lighter in the camera. It really just looks like a nice brown mousse. So I'll do my one arm. I don't know how much I'm going to have to apply. Okay, wow. Just off that one squirt. I feel like tan just makes you look so much better and like just feel so much better. I feel like it's just a real good glow up. Nice little treat. I always like bend my elbows. Okay, so that's the difference since doing the first application, the first arm even. It really smells nice. It's really strange. Like putting on a tan that doesn't instantly smell horrible. Like hopefully in the morning when I wake up, it's almost like airbrushed my skin in like the best way. Really nice. Like it's really hard to show you the difference. Okay, right, I'll go onto my chest. Okay, it's not super dark. Like when you first put it on, it's not super dark. You definitely obviously can tell a difference, but I do like the mitt, like it's very soft. And I do like the thumb, like, it just feels like you've got more movement. Oh my god, look at the mitt already. So sad. Oh, a bit on my face. Okay, so I did want to use the mitt, however, when I do my chest, so these two Zoeva brushes I just never really used in my makeup box. So this is the buffer brush and the 106 powder brush. This is the 104. And I always, when I'm doing my neck, just like make sure I get in the crevices, just put a little bit on this brush and just buff it in that way. I always find that before I did this, the tan would never really stick to my chest as well. I just feel like it blends in better. And then again with my chest, I always just use this big one and just, I don't know why this works, but it does. And I've told like my friends about this and they agree. Okay, so that's my chest done. Molly has actually, oh, I feel like that might be a little bit low. Molly has also just come out with like scrubs, is it? Like skin scrubs, which I'd like to try. I just, to be honest, use whatever I've got in the house. Feet yet, but this is the colour difference between my legs. Obviously it's not the best lighting. So that's with the ring light, and then that's without the ring light. And ignore my horrible knees. But that is the difference. With a ring light, without. Okay, so I've done the rest of my body. I've just popped this on, so I'm not freezing. I've got to do my hands. So to be fair, I've left it like 5 minutes before I've put this on, so I'm pretty much dry. So I'm gonna take this little buffer brush and the tan and just put on a little blob, and then basically just like paint my hand. And I find that this is the best way to not get like crazy hands. And to be fair, when I do the second layer, I probably won't put any on my hands. Like, I'll just kind of buff in the edges so it's not crazy. And I'll just give a light over my actual palm, and then this is so not professional, but this is what I always do, and kind of just like go on my knuckles so I don't get those horrible white patches. So that's the difference. Obviously it really is. I'm very pale at the moment. Like, this is my true, probably my true colour. I will say, like, just from having it on for like 10 minutes, it is very, very nice. Like, I don't feel sticky, and it doesn't smell still. Like, it just smells nice. I don't smell horrible. It's really lightweight. I don't know how I feel after the second layer. I am going to do the second layer to get like the full experience and properly follow the instructions. But yeah, first impressions, I'm very impressed. So then there's my hands. I've done the same to my feet, and I'm just going to do the same to my face. I know that not everyone tans their face, but I always do. Like, it obviously does come off, but I feel like it just makes me feel a little bit better. And again, I just do like that same buffing technique. Oh, I've got to take my earrings out. It would be nice if Molly came out with like a face tan specifically for your face. I haven't, to be honest, really looked up. Just quickly do my ears with these. I haven't really looked up the, like, how bad body tan is for your face, but I know, like, just from personal experience, it doesn't really cause breakouts. It doesn't really sink into my pores usually, and obviously when I'm wiping my makeup off, it comes off anyway. Okay, so that is the first layer complete. I'm gonna go and have some dinner, and then I'll come back. Siri, set an alarm for 1 hour.
I've set an alarm for 1927.
Okay, so then I'll come back at 1927 to do the second layer. Right, I just thought I'd show you in this like normal bathroom light rather than with the ring light. This is like the colour. Hey guys, so it's been an hour since I applied the first layer. This is how I am looking. It looks like I've kind of missed that bit, but I was actually picking. So this is how it's looking after an hour. Actually looks a really nice colour. So you obviously don't need to see me do another tan, but I thought I would just kind of show if it's going like streaky and like dry. Like, I thought I'd kind of like test that out to see how easily the second layer actually goes on, considering I like recommend it. So I'm gonna put my hair back. Just had some yummy dinner, by the way. Had a vegan pucker pie. It's like chicken and mushroom with some tender stem broccoli and sweet potato, little bites. It was really good. So I'm feeling very full. I did want to say as well, it did not transfer onto my hands at all, like through the mitt, because I do find sometimes, like, depending what mitt I'm using, it does tend to come through a little bit, but that one didn't at all. Okay, so I'm just going to do this one arm on camera, like show you how it goes on the second layer. Let's just put a little bit on my hand. It's interesting that they do say to do this, like I've never really heard of that. Okay, well, it's literally gone on seamlessly. Again, I still don't smell. It smells really good. And I'll show you the difference between the two arms. I'm actually really impressed. Like, I know I haven't even like washed it off yet, but so far I am really impressed. So obviously you can see the difference. I haven't done my hand. Get my other arm out. Okay, so that's the difference with the second layer on. It is like, I don't know if you can see, I can kind of tell in the mirror, but I don't know how well the camera's picking up on that. By the way, ignore that, that was me picking at a spot earlier. So yeah, need to do that bit, but so I'm going to carry on with this layer and then I'll check back in with you guys in the morning. Okay, the second layer is done. I feel a little bit stickier than the first one, but not like overly sticky and not as sticky as I've felt with other tans. So I didn't do my face again, I just did the rest of my body. So that's me. I'm going to wash off in the morning. It says 10 hours. It's currently 7:30, so it'll be a bit longer than, probably like 12 hours, but it's fine. I usually sleep in my tan, so it'll be a better representation of how this tan will look. So I'll see you all in the morning. Good morning, guys. So it's now the next day. I am very dark. I actually look a lot darker on the camera, I think, than I do in person. Like, my face looks really weird, so just ignore the face for now, but I am definitely dark. This is my stomach. So I feel like you can see it a bit better now. So this is the colour. I actually look so much darker in the camera. Like, I'm stood right in front of a window, so I don't know why. This is how I look. Maybe that's how it looks in real life to me. I don't know why the camera is picking it up so dark. I haven't actually looked at my legs. Okay, so that's the colour of my leg before I've washed it off. I feel like the camera just picks it up a complete different colour, but I thought I'd show you what it looks like as I wash it off, how much it comes off. I feel like that's a good factor to see how good a tan actually is, like how much of it comes off in the shower. So okay, a little bit's coming off, but nothing too much. Okay, so I'm all showered and I thought I would just show you how it's looking. So this is the colour. It's really nice. Like, I wouldn't want, if it was like an occasion, like if I was going out or something, I wouldn't want to be much, do you like seeing my legs? I wouldn't want to be much lighter, like up top, but I think just for like day to day, this is perfect. The legs are very dark, like I feel like they're darker than my arms. That's how it's looking. I actually really like it. Like, I still don't smell. And I did actually ask my boyfriend, please excuse my nose where I've like blew it. That bit is just like bright white. I did ask my boyfriend last night if he thought I smelled. Because normally he's like, you stink, get away. And he was like, you actually don't smell. He was like, and you don't smell, like he said, compared to other brands, you don't smell at all. And he was like, I can smell it, but it doesn't smell bad. Like, it smells quite nice. So yeah, very impressed. It's actually stuck to my chest quite well. It's nice, and not a huge like run off in the bath, so like I am the colour that I thought I would be. So like this is the colour, I suppose, in natural light. That is how I actually look. I feel like the camera can be a bit deceiving, but yeah, I feel like that's the colour. That's my leg. Yeah, it's really nice. Like, from first impressions, obviously I'll see how it lasts. So today's Tuesday, this will go up on Thursday, so I'll check in with you throughout the week and just let you know like how it's faded off and like if it's going like tiger bready or anything. But yeah, So far, so good. Hi guys, so today is Thursday, the day that this video is going live. So it's been 3 days I think since I applied the tan. I can honestly wholeheartedly say that I love it and would definitely recommend it to all of you. I think if you were to use the ultra dark, sorry, then it would give you that real dark glow, whereas this is still dark, but it's almost like the colour I go on holiday, which is the reason I like it. Like, it is dark but it doesn't look too much. Can't sit still. Yeah, so this is how it's looking. I will show you my arms in a moment, but it is very good. It's faded, it hasn't really faded much, to be honest, and it's faded evenly where it has, so like I haven't got any like horrible white patches. It doesn't seem to be clinging on at many places, yeah, but it doesn't seem to be clinging really. I've still got that little white bit on my nose. That's just from, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but like I've got a little bit of a cold, so I am blowing my nose a lot, so that's really what it's off. Can't keep the camera still. I'm sorry if this clip is making you feel really sick. I did want to say as well, which I know I didn't mention the other day, that it is so the tan is vegan and cruelty free. So if you are looking for like vegan products and you're switching over and you don't want to get cruelty free products, I know I always try not to get those products if I'm aware of it. So yeah, that's definitely a good sign about the brand. Again, it is manufactured and packaged in the UK. I did research a little bit about the brand this morning, so I feel like that's really good. Obviously, if you're a little bit more environmentally aware and you don't want your products shipping from across the world, it is good that everything is in the UK. So if you are from the UK, then that is obviously a plus of getting the filter by Mollymae Tan. And I have looked at the frequently asked questions on their website, and it does say that it's safe to use while pregnant, which I think is great. Again, it hasn't got any harmful ingredients in that is going to hurt you or the baby. So it is definitely all round a tan that I would wholeheartedly recommend. I would definitely repurchase. I think next time I purchase, I might try out the ultra dark, and then I'll only have to apply one layer. My arms, if it wants to focus, there we go, that's the colour of them. All in all, the tan has lasted really well, and it is lasting well. Like, every time I go in the shower, I don't feel like I'm coming out a much lighter colour. So I will leave everything about Filter by Mollymae linked in the description box below. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video. I have actually enjoyed filming this kind of like testing vlog style video, so let me know what other products you want me to try. I'll try some other tans. Anything that you guys want to know if is good and maybe you want to purchase and you're just not sure, comment any different products you want me to try out down below. Please give the video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you did enjoy this video. Go and check out Filter by Mollymae. I would recommend it. So you have my recommendation, and I'm sure so many other girls are recommending the tan too. So I hope you will really enjoy this video. Have a lovely week, and I will see you with a really positive, uplifting video on Sunday morning. So I'm really looking forward to filming that. So it'll be like a vision board manifestation type video. And yeah, just a really positive video to start off 2021. So I love you all, and I will see you on the weekend. Bye guys.